Hello! Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Lily. Today we're going to be making a beef stroganoff stew. So this recipe is very simple, it's easy, it's super delicious. It's also very easy to store in the fridge. It'll store well in the fridge for about 2 days, I would say. And it tastes very delicious. And I hope you have lots of fun making this with your family. Here are all the ingredients you will need to make this dish. Black pepper, Worcestershire sauce, whipping cream, low sodium beef broth, potatoes, dried thyme, salt, beef. So any sort of beef works with this recipe. You can use ground beef or beef chuck, any beef that you have at home. I'm using leftover beef chuck for this recipe, and I just diced it into small cubes. 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 medium onions, a basket of mushrooms, and 1/4 cup of flour. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is chop your vegetables up. I will start by cutting my onions into thin slices. Once you're done that, set them aside and start dicing up your mushrooms. Set your mushrooms aside. Set your stovetop to medium-high heat and put your butter in the pan to melt. When they start melting, add your onions and cook until your onions become a nice golden brown color. So this is called caramelizing your onions. This will help make the onions more delicious and flavorful. Then add your beef to the pan and cook it until it is almost fully cooked through. At this point, you want to add your mushrooms to the pan and cook them until they are semi-soft. Add the beef broth and give the soup a nice stir. Turn the heat up to high, and when the soup starts to boil, add your potatoes. Once the potatoes are in the pot, turn your heat back down to medium-high and cover for 12 to 15 minutes until the potatoes are soft enough to be pierced easily with a fork. While the potatoes are cooking, you want to combine the 1/4 cup of flour with 1/4 cup of water and mix until there are no clumps. This mixture will help you thicken your soup. Add this mixture to the soup around the 12-minute mark and make sure you are stirring the soup constantly while slowly adding this mixture in to avoid any clumps. Continue to simmer the soup for 5 minutes. Add salt and pepper to taste. Add a generous pinch of thyme to the mix and then add a few shakes of the Worcestershire sauce. Give it a quick stir until everything is combined. Add a drizzle of heavy cream. Stir for another minute until the soup is a nice semi-thick consistency and then turn off the heat. The stew is now ready to serve and enjoy. I added a bit of dried parsley to the top just to jazz it up a little, but this is completely optional. Feel free to play around with this recipe. It's super versatile, and you can try adding a bit of dried garlic or maybe even serving this over pasta to make it a little more filling. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you and your family enjoy making this recipe together, and I'll see you next time.